Hey guys, how's it going? I got one of these Farmertec 660 kits. I'm going to do an unboxing here. I'm going to show you some parts I think that should be maybe OEM, maybe good quality aftermarket. It's not much, I'll show you. So it's going to be a good reliable saw for you. Right here, here's the recoil starter. Things like labeled. Looks better quality than what they used to be. The clutch cover, it's pretty decent. This is the air filter cover. Just like I said, it feels pretty tough, feels good. Good quality plastic. I know it's made in China, but I'll tell you what, I think the quality's really coming up. Top cover, like I said, just feel how it feels good. Doesn't feel like it's going to break real easy. Miscellaneous parts bag. Little pump gear. You got bar plate. Other odds and ends in there. Got this. The handle. Feels pretty decent. Looks okay. Like fuel line's already installed for you. Now I did try the carburetor on here and everything seemed to work really good the way it should. Choke, high idle, run and off, all that seemed to work great. Here's the crankshaft. Now look at that crankshaft. That's ground. The outside of this is ground, so they really took some time with this. Look at that. Excellent. We'll pick it up on camera. It's like that was heat treated. Better quality, the bearing feels better. Rod bearing. So I think I'm going to use that. Look at how they put the bevels there on the end of the crank. Right here. Like they're putting some quality into their stuff. I was thinking about a aftermarket crank, but when I really started looking at that thing, I said, nah, I think I'm going to run it. It looks really good. This is the crankcase. Finish looks pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I already cleaned this beforehand. There's a lot of chips in there, but that's one of the things you're gonna have to do when you get one of these. Make sure you clean these out, clean the bearings, blow them out. Make sure there's no metal shavings. Same thing with this. The bearings look, I think they're pretty decent. I can't see, but I know I've seen those before in pulleys. So they must have upgraded them bearings too. Pretty decent bearings. Seals are already installed. But just look at the surface finish on this stuff. It's very good. Even the jug there, where it goes on, very good. No corrosion. Thing I did see, there's a little bit of burrs here and here. I just cleaned them up, just touched them with a file and they cleaned up. And here just seems really good. And two, this is bolts. I actually labeled some of them. Test fitted some of that. There's the crankcase bolts. Handle bolts there. I think these might be coil bolts. It's one of the things, when you're first time putting these together, you're like, man, what bolts go where? So it's a good idea to like test fit stuff and figure out where things go before you put it together. You got flywheel. There's the handbrake handle. There's the air baffle, goes one air cleaner. Clutch. Carburetor base. There's the muffler. It's dual port. There's the inside felon spike. AV assembly with the impulse hose. Air filter. Bar studs. Coil. Chain brake cover and chain brake parts. There's the handle. It's okay, but it feels a little cheap. They do make good quality aftermarket for that if you want to change it. There's carburetor. Everything works, like the levers and all that work good the way it's supposed to. Alright, here's the piston and cylinder assembly. Now, if I get this out of here, it's where I noticed there was a problem a little bit. Let me see if I get this out of here. Okay. This one might be okay. It was like it was getting stuck a little bit when I was looking at it. This, I think you should go, I think I'm going to show you a little bit. Piston looks pretty good. Piston's not bad. I think as far as on this saw, I'm probably going to use an OEM decompression valve. Don't use the one they give you because they've been known to go bad. So okay, on parts and tools, I'm going to show you some of the parts I think you should get OEM or good quality aftermarket. Okay, on the cylinder, HyWay. I got a pop-up 54. Don't get the 56 millimeter big bore because they don't run right. These supposedly don't have enough case volume. That's what I've been hearing from other guys. Always get the ones with the caber rings. That's what you want. All right. Nice pop-up there. Piston. There's that HyWay cylinder. It's pretty good. Use the lighting in here, not very good. See the cross hatches they got in it? It's pretty good in there. Not bad at all. Really nice. That's definitely something I would recommend if you do one of these saws. Here's the tools. Now this is an eBay item. Get this for putting your crankshaft together in your case. This is a tool for your crank, so on the PTO side you don't rip that oil seal. Fits over the crank. Fits over the crank just like that. It's tapered as well, so when you put it on your seal, you don't rip your seal. That's been a known frustration part for people. Obviously, if you're getting into porting saws, degree wheel. In case you mess it up, buy a crankcase splitter. I got this one like 45 bucks, not bad. Right here, piston ring tool. Cheap, comes with the two, I got this from Duke's Saw Salvage. Piston stops, yes, pretty good. Some OE parts here. Obviously the OEM piston clips. You definitely want to use those. OEM impulse line. Little oil pump gear. Gasket, I got one just in case. OEM fuel line. Yeah, it's just some of the stuff you want to get when you're doing that. Like I said, cylinder, that's been a known failure point, but I like HyWay, so. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, start cleaning this stuff up. Maybe I'll put the crankcase together, and for that, may do some porting. Hey guys, till next time, keep on feeling the heat.